Hi neighbors, it's your girl Fenyx Blue, sharing lyrics, lifestyle, and lessons with you. Let's go!
This year I give myself permission to dream, to become the MVP of my own team. I invite joy and peace into my life. Ride or die, that Proverbs 31 type of wife. An indie author, I am self-made. Joy and applause is how I get paid. An entrepreneur, so call me a boss. 20 years in the game, I know the cost. Life is a treadmill, go at your own pace. Wealth is a marathon, I want first place. To make a difference, to help others grow. My goal is to learn and show what I know. I see my family relaxing on a beach. I see my supporters thanking me for what I teach. This girl doesn't owe, but she will own. You're looking at a modern Athena. I am full grown. In my home, laughter is the only sound that can be heard more than prayer. At the head of my life's table, you will find me there. Your mentality becomes your reality. My vision board is a vision of me. This represents who I was created to be. Vision boards.
It's vision board day! Vision board. What's a vision board? A vision board is your dream board. It's where you put your hopes and your dreams and your goals, everything that you want to attract into your life. And I've been doing vision boards for many, many, many years. And those visions, those dreams, those goals, those hopes have come true. So there's definitely power in actually creating the board. Sometimes though, what do? We create that vision board in December, January, and then we never go back to the board. We don't really look at it. And then we say, I wonder if we actually attracted those things into our lives. So looking around and kind of seeing, did we attract those things in our life? Yeah. Or not. So what is a vision board? It's your goals, it's your dreams, it's your hopes, and that's what we're talking about today. Visions, dreams, putting it down, attracting it into your life. Mentality becomes your reality, and that's what the vision board is all about. So what do you look at? For me, step one is to actually decide what are those things that I am concerned about in my life. If I had to look at life in a whole picture, what am I truly concerned about? And that would be what areas? In my career, what do I want to attract into my career? My health, what do I want to attract? And over the years, I have decided like these are the areas that are truly important. So listing those things, listing what is truly important to you. Here are some ideas. I know career, health, usually is what people are concerned about. Wealth, their spiritual development, their self-development, family, hobbies, also your relationships. What are truly important topics and concerns in your life, and what do you want to attract? When it gets to be December and January and we're thinking about our resolutions, well, they are resolutions, no need for quotes. What are those areas that you're always like, I really, really want to focus on those? And let's make some visions. Let's make some goals in those areas. Vision board. Step two, those desired feelings in those areas that you have decided are most important. What do I mean by that? Those emotions that you want to feel in those areas. You said you want to work on relationships. How do those relationships look? How do they sound? How do they feel? Because your vision board isn't just about things, right? It's about feelings. What do you want to feel like in those areas? How do they look to you? What's super important in that area? So with your family, does it feel peaceful? Do you feel joy? In the area of your wealth, when you say wealth, do you feel more so just comfortable? How are you feeling? Not stressed? So taking that list that you created, but then how do you want to feel in those areas? Health, strong? Do you want to feel strong? Do you want to feel mighty? How do you want to feel energetic? What are the feelings in those areas? And that is what has helped me over the time. Not just those topics, okay, career, right? But how do I feel in my career? Do I feel valued, appreciated, favored? How do I truly feel in those areas? And that's what you want to kind of focus on. So kind of listen out. So now you have your list, and then you also know how you want to feel in each of those areas for your vision board. Step 3, you have your list, you have those emotions and feelings. Now it's time to rank those categories. Because yes, you can do all, but you can't do all, okay? So what is truly most important if you had to rank those categories, those topics that were important to you? Of course, they're all important, but if you had to actually rank them, what would be most important? So am I focusing on family? Am I focusing on wealth? Am I focusing on my career? Am I focusing on my health? What, if I'm ranking them most important, ranking those ideas? Because you can, of course, how do we eat that sandwich? One bite at a time, right? Taking it into pieces and focusing, right? Why can you hit that jump shot? Because you're focused on the basket, right? Focusing in on what's most important out of your list is going to help to guide you, right? And it also allows you to come back in the end and to see if you actually met that target. If you have too many targets, how are you going to actually meet those goals, right? So I have my main categories, those emotions that I want to feel in each category, but then I'm fine-tuning it. I'm going to say, hey, what's truly important in these areas? And then I'm going to hit those areas. So ranking your categories. Step 4 is my favorite part about creating a vision board. When I think of a vision board, I think of the final product. I think of that beautiful board, or in my case, since I'm not very artistic, okay, I'm creative, I'm a poet, I'm a writer, but when it comes to the craft part, that's not my jam. But I do think of that. When I think of the actual board, where's that personal flair, that personal style that you're going to add to your board, right? This is something that you're going to look at every single day. Or you should, right? Sometimes we don't, let's be honest. This is going to be something that's guiding your life, that's attracting things into your life. And so you want it to be a representation of you. So your personal flair, your personal style is truly, truly important. How do you add flair? And so the title of this video is a poetic vision board. Poetry meaning words, emotions, okay? Shapes, ideas that are truly an impression and a representation of who you are, right? And so let's not get worried when I say poetic vision board, okay? Poetic doesn't mean that you have to become the best poet. You don't have to become a Nobel Prize winning writer, okay? You just have to say, these are the words and the emotions and the feelings that I want to have in my board. What quotes represent you, right? What feelings? You could even use emojis, right? What emojis represent you and those things that you want to attract into your life. Hi neighbors. So this is where I went to actually add a little poetic flair, a little personal flair to my vision board so I can have a little poetry, because what is poetry? Poetry is emotion, feelings, it's expression. And so I'm using these shapes at wordart.com, which of course this is not sponsored because they don't even know who I am. So I use wordart.com in order to add a little bit of flair. All right. So what do? When you go to wordart.com, you would go to create. And once you get in there, it allows you to actually add some words. And those will be those words from your list, the words that you thought were super important. And for me, I've already entered some words here to represent my feelings and those categories that I thought were truly, truly important. You could do the same. And then you would press import words. So once my words were imported, I can then change the size. Okay, so depending on how important when I rank them, how important were they? Was health really, really important? Was love important? Of course, it's all important, but this is how the size will show up on my final product. And so that's what I did. And so you can change the size. You can also choose a different shape. And so if you want hearts or if you want different images, you can choose whatever you want, because this is going to be art that will be on your vision board. So something that represents you. You can have a little money, money, money if you want. Maybe you're more, musical. Whatever represents your vision for your life, you could add. And so once you choose something, so in this case, I'll go ahead and be very peaceful, and I will choose a lovely cloud, not just because it's blue. All right, so I'm going to choose this, and I would press visualize. And so what wordart.com would do is it would then take those words and put them into a shape for me. Now, it's not quite a shape poem, but it's our version that would go onto the vision board, okay? And so you could play around with this and have this as one image that collects all of your ideas in one place for you. All right. If you like to save it, you can. All right. You can download it, all of that for free. We love free. So I hope this is helpful too. Alrighty. Bye-bye. Five, you have created your board. It started as a list, and then emotions. From those emotions, you ranked what was truly important to you. You added your personal flair, and now you have a board. So what happens? We never look at it. Well, it may start to gather dust. Sometimes people put it on a wall, or they just kind of stash it somewhere. It was fun to create, but we never actually use it to guide our lives, right? What do I want to do that? Perhaps your vision board can become your screensaver, right? So that you constantly are looking at that particular image. Having it up someplace that is truly important at eye level. For me, the vision board is right across from my desk, so I can constantly look at it every single day, right? And kind of know how's my progress going. So checking the progress will allow you to be your own accountability partner for your vision board, right? Check it and see how you did. How are those areas going in your life? What are you truly attracting? Are you meeting your goals? Are you meeting your visions? Are your visions coming true? It's vision board time! The greatest time. So when is vision board time? It doesn't have to be December. It doesn't have to be early January. Vision board time is when you check in on your vision and your dream. And so it is vision board time. How am I doing on my career? You know, as both teacher and indie author, have some goals and some dreams like book 3 that is coming out, and all of the books. I'm very proud of them and I can't wait for them to come out. So pretty excited about that. For health, green smoothies, yes, that's where it's at. That's what it's hot, okay? Green smoothies, that's the drink. That's, you know, part of my weekly and, you know, I won't say daily lifestyle. Let's be honest. My weekly lifestyle, working out, getting on that treadmill. Yes, okay. Can't wait to check in on that, making sure I'm looking fit, looking good. Also for, you know, I kind of define wealth a little different, you know. It's a generational thing that you pass down. That's the joy, the peace, the love, everything that you pass down to your children and your children's children. And so that is an inheritance that I can't wait to check on and see how I am doing with that. What am I passing on to the next generation for them to be successful, right? And hopefully it's this mentality that it's okay to be an entrepreneur. It's okay to be self-made. You can be employee, you can be entrepreneur, you can be both. Hybrid, okay? Self-development, my spiritual development, I am definitely in the Word. I am a believer, proud of that. Faith, yes, that's where it's at. And so I will continue to be in the Word. For YouTube, this is a new thing for me. Okay, YouTube, I'm excited. How many people can I reach? Hopefully 1,000 people. That's a goal. 10,000 people. 100,000 people. I don't know. I'm not going to put limits on it. I'm going to attract whatever I can. I hope that you are inspired and entertained and have some type of value in the content that I will provide. So there's that. My family, which is a beautiful family, but connected and strong. That's the goal, that we love on one another. That's where it's about. And hobbies, of course, I love to rock the mic. I love to get in the garden and do that thing, to grow in many different ways. And then relationships, of course, keeping the marriage strong so that the family will be strong. The woman, of course, being the key to a family strength, but right beside her, my mom always says, the woman is the neck and the father is the head. Yes, do with that as you will. Keeping that fun in the family, movie nights, fun nights, enjoying one another, because that's what it's about. And that's my vision of my life. It's all gonna happen because it always does, and I'm excited about that. I hope that this video was helpful. I know that creating a vision board is the most exciting thing to do. I love it. I love going back and updating, looking at that board. How have I progressed? And just at this midpoint in the year where we are right now when I'm creating this board, it's been eye-opening to see how many things I have accomplished from the beginning of the year. And I hope that you also have that same success. If this was helpful, please go ahead and post a comment saying what was the most helpful part for you. Maybe there's something on your board that you want to share. There's a quote, there's a line, something on your board that you're proud of. I'm truly proud of my board, even though I know it's not the most beautiful masterpiece. It's not about that. It's about what it is attracting into my life. Have a great day.